All right, Boomer Live. Good timing. So I don't know what the fuck happened.
Excuse me.
For some reason, I was trying to get the UFC press conference live, and I guess it already happened, and I was wrong about the time. So we're watching a rerun of the UFC 281 press conference that just happened earlier today. I already tweeted about all the face-offs and shit like that were live at the end of the press conference right at like 7 o'clock. So I guess it started at 6. I don't know if it's because it's on Vegas times oh no, it's in Madison Square Garden. So I have no idea. But we're going to be watching the press conference as we're going through today's podcast. Should be a good time. What's going on, Austin?
Not much, man. I'm fucking going today.
I had myself.
I just didn't want to cough on camera before. That's why I
Yes.
dick.
I had myself my first true day off, and I couldn't fucking tell you how long. I watched all 3 Spider-Man movies. I made myself breakfast and fucking lay on the couch for 3 hours on
Nice.
Twitter. Good old day. The brag right. So we've been doing spaces for the last couple of days. We have been talking about this card relentlessly. We have been talking about some underdogs we like, some favorites I like. We're going to go over all that today as we look at the main card that's filtering into the press conference right now. So I haven't looked at the sports book that much today. I don't know if you have.
No, Carlos as far as I think.
Carlos Martin?
Playlist number just dropped. Is show the fucking arrow. Yeah, 5 points plus 130.
Plus 130. He started at plus 145 a week ago too.
And before that, he was plus 160, right?
Yeah. Well, I think he opened up at plus 150.
Oh, what kind of suit is that?
Honestly, we're going to see it at the end of this probably, but I did see the ending of the press conference stare downs, and honestly, I think Pereira won the stare down of Adesanya. This thing, which is a thing that Adesanya almost always wins. What do you think about that?
I'm looking at him. I'm sitting down right now. I think, I'm going to have to see the stare down and get my own opinion, but I think Pereira is fucking big. I fucking think
They look just as big. I mean, we know they're as tall as each
bigger. Fucking shoulders look bigger. Adesanya's wearing like a bulky kind of like vintage windbreaker, and he's kind of wearing the suit. So,
yeah.
I mean, the weight cut definitely is going to affect Pereira more than it does Adesanya. Obviously, Adesanya can cut any fucking weight. So, it's like the one thing he has for him, but it's also the one thing that's bad because he comes in at 187. Pereira's coming in at fucking 205, dude.
No, he's not going to 205.
Oh, yeah.
You don't gain 20 pounds in a day.
He's coming in.
He's going to come in
heavy,
around like 197. I would like 12 pounds over. I would probably think.
Well, this dude's coming in way bigger than Adesanya.
Definitely. No question.
I would probably say Khabib says that he weighed 170. That's 155.
I think it's crazy that Adesanya is as much a champion as he is, and he doesn't cut any weight. Like, here's my question, right? If Adesanya,
you put captions on?
If Adesanya really wanted to, do you think Adesanya can make 170?
Yeah.
What's that like? What's 170 Adesanya like? Where he has a fucking when he has a 7-inch reach on most people in that division. Adesanya is fucking people.
Yeah, but 80% of just off of numbers, like it's not. What's weird, Adesanya has long arms, but I think what's not talked about a lot in the UFC is legs. Like, people have longer legs than some people. Like, he has very, very long legs. It's same with Pereira. They both have long legs. John Jones, long arms, long fucking leg. Probably longer. Like, I wonder what.
Well, Izzy and John
compared
are
to
the same
Ngannou.
Ngannou, I'm pretty sure Ngannou's the same height too. I'm pretty sure Ngannou's 4.5.
I don't know
Inch
how big
taller.
their legs are. You know what I mean? Like it's different. You know, like
I would say if John has an 85-inch reach, that means each arm is give or take like 30 inches.
I don't
I
give
would
a
say
fuck.
his legs are probably a good
I'm not
like
con-
40 inches.
I'm not convinced with Ngannou on the ground, dude. I'm not convinced, bro. I'm not convinced. One time, we've only seen him on his back one fucking time. One time. In one fight versus one dude. That's it. And we're gonna go on that. Like this guy is so good. He's he's so good on defense. He's so good. Yeah, fucking Will Muhammad. I mean, stuff's 12 in a fight versus an actual wrestler, and he does it in 3 fights.
Here's the thing.
And no one talks about Will Muhammad.
We haven't seen Ngannou on his back in like 4 years. Like he didn't go on his back with John. He was on top. So I think that goes even more towards your point. You know, like we haven't seen these things. I do think that he was able to stuff 3 takedowns from Stipe and 3 from Gon. I think that helps. Do I think it helps against John Jones?
No.
And
that's what I want to get at.
Do I think that John Jones gets Gon to the ground?
Yes.
Fucking A.
Yes, he fucking does. He's going into the clinch. He's going into the clinch. He's bringing him against the cage, and he's putting him down. He's getting him down to the ground.
Wants to strike with him.
Oh no, he doesn't. And no, he fucking doesn't. If you think he wants to stand, you're fucking nuts.
So is John Jones, though, which is why I think he does.
No.
John Jones is batshit crazy.
He's not batshit crazy. He's the smartest IQ fighter.
Oh, he's super smart, but his fighting style is one of the craziest styles we've ever seen.
No.
Motherfucker came out against Shogun Rua in his
I know, you're going to say that. Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Pretty good comparison to make to me. Appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say.
No, Joe Rogan. That's Joe Rogan's exact quote. Right. That's exactly what he says. That's
not
a comparison.
It's a great point.
Against Shogun who? Exactly.
You're calling Shogun. Okay, that's a hot take. I feel you on that. He's past the prime. 100%.
Yeah, you know.
Do I think that Ngannou is going to get kicked out by Jones?
Yeah.
Do I think that John Jones will attempt to strike Ngannou for a solid 2 minutes before he goes for a takedown? Yeah, I do. I really do.
Yeah, he's not going to tell me right away in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's not going to want to stand. He doesn't want to stand with him and throw punches with him. That's what you were saying.
Yeah. What do you think they're going to do for the first 2 minutes?
I think he's going to keep his distance, bro.
Yeah, and he's going to throw punches.
We'll see.
We will see. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Yeah, no, we will see.
Hopefully.
We will see.
If the fight goes to round 4, John Jones is picking him apart standing up.
No. If Floyd Mayweather can fight Conor fucking McGregor while he's in the UFC, you don't think Dana White is going to make that fight happen? Of course he's going to make that fight happen.
I definitely think he's going to try.
That fight, there's no way that fight's going to happen. There's no way. There's no way John Jones is going to fight him up. Yeah, he wants to think that. So when he announces it randomly on a fucking bozo fight night or a card, bro,
I totally agree with you.
Like, fucking insane.
I totally agree with you.
It's marketing
but
101.
I wouldn't say it's a definite.
Oh, it's a definite. It's a definite. Give it 97% chance.
I give it a little less, like 85.
97.
Do I think that Ngannou's contract is a bigger reason it may not happen than John Jones? I do. I think Ngannou's contract is a huge thing that the UFC hasn't been talking about. Ngannou has 1 fight left on his contract. And his contract was supposed to be null and voided last year. But because he's champion in the cause that they instilled in it, it's not.
What do you think that last fight is going to be?
I 100% think
what do you think that fight's going to be?
Dude, I'm agreeing with you.
It's 100%. It's John Jones.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
I just think that with everything going on.
And you think he wants to stand with him?
Yes. Yes, I do.
For a whole round.
Depends on what round.
What do you mean 1 round?
Depends on what round.
What round do you think?
If this round goes to round 4, I think John Jones can stand and strike with Ngannou all around. Yes, I do. Maybe even round 3. Let's see how tired
round 4. You want to go championship round? I'm talking like round 1, round 2, bro.
Oh no, he's going
Just
to takedowns in round 1 and round 2.
Oh my!
I never said he
You're
wasn't.
just beating around this.
I never said he wouldn't. What?
You
Because I said
never said
because
he
I
would.
said because I said that
You never
John
said he
Jones wants to
would.
strike with Francis. That
No,
means that he
wait.
doesn't want. No, listen.
You
I
said he
said
never would. You never said he would. I'm saying he would. I'm saying he wants to take him down to the ground.
I'm saying he wants to take him down too. I also think that he
No,
wants
you
to
weren't.
stand with him.
I love debating with you, bro. I fucking love it because it's. I fucking love it. You slowly, like you're just like, yeah, I did say it. Nah, that's why we're having this debate.
What I
That's
said,
the whole point
what
of
I
having this
said,
debate.
what we started this debate off with. Follow me. What we said was, does John Jones want to take Francis to the ground? Absolutely, both agreed on that. Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then what I also said was, I think John's going to try to stand with him too.
No, I don't think we can go back. We got receipts. We got the receipts, bro.
Mhm.
We can go back and watch it. But yeah, maybe we did. Maybe we did. Yeah. But
Anyway,
I
UFC
do remember. Hang
281.
on, no, I do. No. This ain't fucking done. I do remember you saying specifically he wants to stand with him.
Yeah.
And punch. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, he doesn't.
Just because I said that doesn't mean that I said it's going to happen in round 1. Because I said that John Jones wants to stand and bang with Francis doesn't mean he's going to do that for the entire first round.
No, I don't want
that.
You sure
John.
You sure said it
Neither
like
does John.
you did. You sure
No,
said
I
it because you
didn't.
didn't say
I
fourth
said I
round.
think John wants to
You said
stand and
fourth
bang
round
with Francis. I think he wants to stand and strike
He
with
does
Francis.
not want to stand and fight with Francis. You want to know why? If I'm looking into this camera. You want to know why he doesn't want to stand and fight with Francis? Could you answer that for me?
Because Francis' leg kicks are really powerful. Is that what you're gonna say?
Oh, exactly. Exactly what I was going to say. His legs. Yeah.
Have you ever seen Francis
No.
Ngannou's
Why do you
spinning
think?
side
No,
kick to the
honestly,
ribs?
honestly, why do you think? Why do you?
Man.
No. Why do you think he doesn't want to stand with him?
Because John Jones doesn't want to lose his first fight heavyweight.
He doesn't want to get knocked out, bro.
I
What is stopping?
completely hear that.
What?
risk.
No shit. Like you don't. The most powerful Francis Ngannou is going to be is in the first round. The first
I
round.
agree with you.
So
Which
when
is
you
why
say
we both said
no, so when you say he wants to stand and fight with him, when do you think he wants to stand and fight?
from round 3 on.
3 on.
Yeah. I think John Jones maybe goes for 2 takedowns in rounds 2 through 5. Maybe only gets 1, and he outstrikes.
I can see round 5. But Charlie Jones wants to take him down.
In rounds 1, 2, and 3, and maybe a little bit.
He wants to take him
Yeah, of course.
down. Of course. He does not want to stand with
We're
him.
agreeing here. We're agreeing.
You're agreeing with me. You're agreeing with me. I've been saying he wants to take him down. I'm saying he does not want to stand with him because the motherfucker is just one punch away from getting clipped. Like literally one punch. Like I just think of fucking Wolverine or no Rosenstrike. Rosenstrike. When Nagano's like he's just kind of like waiting for his time to punch. He's just like, yo, fuck this.
I think
He's just
if
like,
Ngannou tries to throw like he did against Rosenstrike against Jones, he will be on his ass in 2 seconds. That's what I think.
yeah,
I think
I'm
as soon as he
no,
throws those
no.
overhands, Jones is bringing him
No, I'm not saying that. What he could control his drivers, but oh fuck, you know what I mean? You know?
Sure. I don't think he will. It's easy to say that until you get hit.
Yeah,
100%
but I'm
agree with
just
you.
saying, like,
But John Jones is that fucking warrior, man. He's so tough. He's never been knocked down
oh,
before, and he has faced.
he's gonna
gotten
win,
top 3.
dude. I'm gonna bet a lot of money on John Jones. Like,
What do you think John Jones by TKO is?
oh,
If John Jones, all
I'm
right,
not.
so,
He's not.
so hear this.
He's
Let's
submitting him.
try to
He's
get this.
submitting him. No, he's submitting him. He
John
could
Jones
TKO
versus Francis Ngannou, money line odds.
minus. I mean, minus 160.
Okay, I can get behind that 135 for Ngannou. Plus 135. Yeah. So all right, there. Poirier and Chandler talk about hot stuff. So all right, so John Jones minus 160. In my opinion, I would say that the strongest method to win would probably still be Ngannou by knockout. I think Ngannou by
No,
knockout
that's
probably
heavily minus 110.
I'm
He's not
well,
winning.
if he's plus 135,
He's not
I'm
winning
thinking
by
it's plus
submission.
160 for a knockout.
He's not winning by submission.
Not winning by submission.
He's not winning by
I
decision.
agree with you. And then John Jones, I think his best method is probably decision. I think his most favorite method would be decision.
Or-
Jones hasn't had a submission in like 12 years. I like the shout. I think it's a good
Submit.
look. I think decision. Like Jones last like his last eight of his last 9 fights have been. And that's what he does. He fucking doesn't get knocked out. I think he takes him down and holds him down. And I think in the back half he just picks parts and he fucking jabs and does that.
Another level with him,
So,
dude. He's his legs, dude. He's literally gonna submit him, bro.
I like him by TKO though too because I think Francis is gas round 4. Gas.
I mean, he's throwing haymakers round 3. And he doesn't knock him out.
What if Jones gets again?
He's submitting him.
All right, so UFC 281.
No, I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about John Jones more, dude. Like,
all right, that's fine.
Ngannou is just he doesn't have all the skills there. He don't have all the skills there.
Yes. Does he have all those skills there
What's his
compared
skill?
to John Jones? No. Does he have them all there compared to almost every other heavyweight in the planet? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, you could say,
No, but he also out wrestled Steve. He tried to take him down. He sprawled and he switched it back now like a professional fucking wrestler.
Nganou's also lost Derek Lewis by decision. Yeah, I mean, that's not dodge.
No, and he takes all the credit in the world for that loss. It was right after the first fight. He was like gun shy about it. He didn't want to get taken down, so it was a terrible fight. But I mean, since then, he's won 6 in a row, all by knockouts. So, like, what do you think?
I'm looking. I like say something about someone. No, I don't
Still
know.
watching the press conferences.
Yeah.
Adesanya and Poirier going back and forth.
Yeah, no. Sorry, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
We were
Yeah, Ngannou is you just don't have the credentials to beat Jones. Just the punch. I mean, it sounds like a lot like Mike Tyson.
I don't think it is just
But
a
it's not.
punch.
It's not Mike Tyson.
Here's the thing. He's posting UFC and Tyson in the UFC. It's all the thing.
Knockout wise, but dominant wise, like, the go. Like,
And that's what sucks about
and him
Francis,
even
because-
losing to Francis, he's still the go.
I think so too.
Like,
But that's what sucks about when you talk about Francis. Francis is obviously the best power striker you've ever seen. His wrestling has improved, whether you want to say it's good or not. It has dramatically improved from what he started. He's only like 12 fights in his UFC career. You know, no UFC title defense yet. The champ for over a year, no title defenses. I'm sorry, he had Sirgan. So I'm wrong. And out wrestled Sirgan, out wrestled Steve, and knocked out Steve. And obviously he's knocked out Tony before. When you talk about Francis for the heavyweight division, is he a solid wrestler? Is he solid on the ground? I would say no. Is he good enough to get the job done against most heavyweights? Definitely. But John Jones is a fucking heavyweights. That's the problem that he's having here. Like he wants to be in this area where you can call him great all-around fighter. Problem is he's going against the best. You can't really judge him based off.
Yeah, you think all these things are steroids?
I don't know what you're talking about steroids. Do I think
You think like there's
any kind of performance-enhancing drug? Then yes, I think all.
that's not that you start out with like other things. These things like
Right.
they're not
There's some
steroids.
kind of
They're not
stem cell
steroids.
research. There's some kind of pill you can take to make your body work out more, make yourself better more. I think that everybody's got a blue pill in their back pocket that USADA doesn't know about, or
This
like
motherfucker
that. People who say that.
I'm not saying it.
People who say that because of his tit,
I'm just
right?
going off that tit, yeah.
I think that I don't.
Probably, is it?
I don't have enough research. I know that is part of the thing. Like more estrogen lead to your body producing more testosterone. Like if you take estrogen pills, what your body will do to balance that out is it'll produce more testosterone, which makes you work out harder. That's like a normal steroid. That's what anabolic steroids do.
Yeah.
But what happens is when you get more estrogen, is you start to get fucking like hard nips, or you start to produce breasts. Like that's obviously a common factor with getting estrogen. So, if that's what happened to Izzy, I would think that that's one of the most generic, easiest, most known methods of steroids that work. Maybe he's doing weird fucking chest ups. I can tell you from experience, when I started really focusing on working on my body and getting muscle, I didn't realize that there's 3 different chest muscles. There's one for the bottom, there's one for the top, and there's one for the sides. I was only doing the sides of the top. And so, like right now, like the bottom of my chest where the nipple is not as muscular as the top.
Wow.
So, like,
you hear that, people? Hear that, Zach?
Well, if Adesante's doing something like that, maybe that's why his chest is fucked up.
One side.
One side was bubbly tit, not the other. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe he had a suction cup on his tit.
Yeah.
Maybe he was breastfeeding.
Yeah,
and he only did it on the nipple.
Yeah. It wasn't like the nipple exactly. It was below the nipple. It's below the breast. I don't think regardless of that was normal.
Which fight is that for? Is that for the Whitaker fight?
Look it up. Look up.
Okay. Oh, yep. Now, is that like? Ooh, that one's really pronounced.
Yeah, that's
so weird.
It's fake. Take that off, bro. Get that out of here, bro. Get that out of here.
What? This is the picture you asked me to look up.
It's not the fucking picture.
This one, yes.
Yes.
This isn't the picture you asked me to look up?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, so look at it. It was against Paulo Costa. It was against Paulo Costa.
Look at that shit, dude. It's clear as fucking day. Something's going on there. It's a long time ago, though. Paulo Costa. Mm-hmm. Isn't that ironic? He knocked out that fight.
Maybe. Definitely.
And it's his last knockout. Is that also ironic?
He really does have flabby boobs.
Something going on there, bro. Look at the fucking red circle.
UFC, yeah, fucking. Oh
my god.
The 2 biggest guys on steroids in UFC history is Brock Lesnar and Alistair Overeem. And then Anderson Silva is probably third. That guy, when he got to the UFC,
bro,
was ridiculous.
Look at Joe Rogan.
Let's see, all right, so if I look up Uberim, because they call him Uber in Pride, he was in Pride, bro. Look at that. Look at that.
No, bro, he was bigger. No,
Jesus
Christ.
He was
bigger
He's
Look at
also
that
like 5 years
fucking
older.
arm, dude. Look at that, dude. Go to him. No, that is fucking crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's like that's like yeah, you're
Vitor Belfort was in the PRT tour.
yeah. Look at that, John, dude. Papa killed a deer today.
Nice.
Going soon, dude.
Look at that before and after of steroids. It's not a crazy difference. You can totally tell. Way bigger. That one's a little better. This was back when you saw the first guy implemented that. You just saw so many guys. What if you went back to before you saw it is?
Man,
Fuck that, you said.
we haven't come.
Oh, already had crush.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna. Um, yeah, man, there's, there's definitely a chance Nagano wins. Don't get me wrong. There's a chance. Now, is that chance? He's got the first round and the second round. So if John Jones gets him down first round in the second for a long time, I still think he would have the power to knock him out later.
Yeah.
But as soon as he gets him down to the ground, he just knows up more. And he's literally going to submit him.
Francis is also stronger than anyone John's ever wrestled.
John's also probably the strongest dude that Ngannou's ever faced.
Cyril Gahn is stronger than John. You don't think Cyril Gahn deadlifts more than John Jones?
I think John Jones makes him mad.
Oh, I'm sure he does, but I'm just saying strength-wise. Like
I'm not really going for
Cyril
strength.
Gahn cuts that. Well,
I
that's
think John Jones. Well, I think John Jones uses strength better than Cyril Gahn does.
Wrestling easily.
Yeah, yeah. It's IQ.
I think that Gahn has a chance to keep his cardio into a good place in rounds 3, 4, and 5. Here's the thing, though. The people. The more I think about this, John Jones might be minus 200 because you got to think Francis is going to torn ACL and PCL. Right now, he's 293 pounds. He's got to cut weight. He's got to go back to camp. He really hasn't been training like that for the last 6 months. John Jones has been training like that for 2 years now. You know, like that's part of it now. John Jones been in camp for 2 years, but he's been training, and he has been training with one fucking goal in mind. And Francis has probably been back in like real training for like a month or two now. And so he's been like, okay, my next fight's John Jones. Like, he knows that. And for John Jones, I don't think it fucking matters. Whether it's Steve A or Francis, he's going to train the same way. You know, maybe he's going to keep his distance more against Francis than Steve. I don't think he should do the same way. I think John just trains his game plan. I don't think he trains based on anything else. We're talking about this on space. Like,
No, he definitely does train. Like, not getting nothing from that, but I do think and he'd also be looking when and where to shoot for a takedown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think he goes. He might honestly go for takedowns against.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's not totally on you. Steve was going to come on the podcast, but he said that he was going to come back close to the age. Like,
you should just put it into the space so he's not.
that's what I see every day.
Oh, okay.
This is fun. So this podcast title is "Let's Talk About Dustin Poirier" because that was my plan today. I wanted to talk Poirier. Really haven't talked about it, but oh, and this is interesting. Did you see my biggest tweet of the day? Got the most talked about comments, whatever. Top 5 UFC fighters. Because did you see John Jones? Oh, it wasn't this one, was it? No, it was my other thing. So did you see what happened on First Take today? You went First Take, Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah.
Daniel Cormier went on First Take today.
Oh my god.
And Daniel Cormier listed the top 5 combat fighters of all time. UFC and boxing. Okay. Now, Daniel Cormier. All right. When I first heard about this, 2 things came to my mind right away. One, how high is he going to put up Khabib? Is he going to put Khabib at number 1? I wouldn't be fucking shocked. And 2, how high is he going to put up John? How is he going to put him at 2? Is he going to put him at 1? Is he going to put him at 5? So, have you seen anything about this? I'm going to tell you the fucking list. We can find a video. It'll probably be even better. That's a great idea. Okay. Let's get some audio in this. Can you do that? I'm going to not do audio for the whole time. Stephen A. doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
No, probably not. He
Right.
has no idea what the fuck he's talking
Daniel
about,
Cormier,
actually.
top 5 combat fighters of all time. Oh, wait, this isn't it. This is just a preview of this fight.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 6 minutes. I don't want to go the whole entire 6 minutes. All right, number 5. Amanda Nunes.
Okay, I guess.
I'm not terribly mad at that. Here's the thing. Once you see who's on the rest of the list, you're like, would Amanda Nunes be on my top 5? No. She'd be on my top 10.
I guess you gotta put a girl.
Number 4, George St. Pierre. Not mad. Get this though. Listen to this. Stephen A. doesn't want ESP on this list.
Really? Why?
This segment is just the most stupidest fucking segment ever.
What is going on?
Muhammad Ali at number 3. What do you think?
That is crazy, bro. I don't know. A lot of people should say Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
More of a an enigma than a like really good fighter.
Which is why I'd agree with that. Like he had a great career, but he was more like a social being for social justice and black rights, stuff like that. So we got 5, 4, and 3. Nunes, GSP, Muhammad Ali, right? So we have 2 and 1 left. Okay. Who do you think's 2 and 1? Daniel Cormier's top 5 fighters of all time.
I really don't know. Floyd. Not John. Khabib, definitely. I don't really know who else.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. So DC kind of hit it on the head there. Again, at this point, I'm really not terribly mad at it.
No, I'm not mad yet.
Do I think that Khabib deserves to be above George St. Pierre? Yeah, we can argue about that.
He is going to.
We can argue about that. Of course, he's putting Khabib up there. Khabib Nurmagomedov at number 2, top 5 fighters of all time. He is saying that Khabib is the greatest UFC fighter of all time. Now, until you see number 1.
Even
I hate Stephen A. too.
This such fucking fake guy.
Number 1, Floyd Mayweather does not have John Jones on the list of the 5 greatest fighters of all time. This list should be thrown in the trash. This list should automatically have no credibility to it. It should be wiped off. And Stephen A. Smith should never host another segment talking about fighting ever again. That's just me. That's just me.
John Jones.
So, like,
number 2. John Jones, number 2.
Yeah, I want to hear your list. Let me hear your list. You got Floyd at 1?
I think I got Floyd at 1, bro.
I think I got John Jones at 1, but I would put Floyd at 2.
You're a biased
so it's
motherfucker.
close.
You're a biased motherfucker. So your opinion doesn't matter. John Jones, number 2.
Floyd 1.
Floyd 1.
Okay.
Muhammad Ali, bro.
Who's the jiu-jitsu guy?
Yep.
The guy that Bo Nickel beat. When you were talking about Bo Nickel, we saw that Bo Nickel faced him. You're like, holy shit, he faced that guy. He's like one of the greatest jiu-jitsu practitioners in the world. It's not Marcus Almeida.
Oh, Ryan Gordon.
Ryan Gordon.
He's good. He's really good. Man, Floyd. Man, where do you put Khabib, bro? Like, it's so confusing.
Steve's here.
Oh.
Where do you put Khabib?
That's what's throwing me off. Like, I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna take a quick commercial break. Go grab our buddy who's gonna hop on. We'll be right back. You can enjoy the new commercial if you want. All right.
I just watched the fucking. Well, I did see it before, but
first time guest on the show.
Hey, how are you?
We stop and get a little bit of food, a little bit of fuel before.
A little bit of fuel, yes, sir.
Love that. So you should have a little bit of room, but just be careful of the whiteboard behind you for sure.
Yeah, it's just.
You came in on a pretty good segment we were kind of just having.
Awesome.
We have not talked about UFC 281 at all on this fucking show.
Perfect.
But what we were just talking about, I don't know if you saw today, they had on First Take, the Stephen A. Smith show.
Yep.
They had a segment where they listed the top 5 fighters of all time, boxing and UFC.
I did not know.
So there's the list, if you can really see it. Floyd Mayweather, Khabib, Muhammad Ali, George St. Pierre, Amanda Nunes. This is Daniel Cormier's list.
Well, I don't really agree with that, but
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't agree with the.
I don't think it's a terrible list.
Yeah.
I think that, 4 of those 5 should be on this list. I think he's missing a very key member to this top 5 fighters list.
Yeah, that's what he thinks. I think John Jones should be on it, but
you think John should be on it?
yeah, I think John. Jones
I think Mike should be on it, bro. Mike Tyson's got to be
Mike
up
Tyson's
there.
another good
That's a
shout.
good shout,
That's
bro.
a great
That's
shout.
a good shout.
I mean, if you got to put Muhammad on there, then you got to put Mike.
Heard. You got guys like Joe Louis back in the day who was like 128-4.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Sugar Ray Leonard was
Sugar Ray Leonard's up there.
there as well.
Too, yeah.
So
Damn.
But yeah, I would have. So we were kind of getting into your list.
I would probably put Mike Tyson.
Muhammad Ali's tough, right? Because he was a great boxer. He wasn't a perfect boxer, but he did more for like social justice than he did for actual boxing. So
Yeah.
what
so
are we talking about?
I would
Yeah.
bump Muhammad Ali down.
Is Mike Tyson above Muhammad Ali?
I think Mike Tyson would
believe
beat.
so.
I think Mike Tyson would beat Muhammad Ali.
so
If you put prime versus prime, best striker versus best head movement in the heavyweight division's history, it's fucking close. Like it's real close. Mike Tyson probably gets it done.
I'm going
I think.
Mike Tyson.
I can't fade Mike on that one, bro.
No,
No
I would
way.
bet on Mike. Like if I was a betting man, I'm betting on Mike.
I think that for my list, and I don't want to interrupt you because I didn't really get your full 5 if you want to kind of listen.
Yeah, well now I gotta put Mike on there, bro. So now I'm kind of going. Man, I do agree with the. I don't know if you agree with the Floyd Mayweather, but I agree with the Floyd Mayweather. I agree.
I don't mind it, to be honest with you, because
Yeah, I agree with the Floyd.
I mean he's undefeated.
I know there's no one that's beating him, and there's no one that will beat him.
No.
Yeah. So Floyd, then number 2. Number 2's tough, man.
Ooh,
Number 2's
okay.
tough.
You got fucking Demetrius Johnson, goat of goats _MMA, shouted at us on Twitter today. Demetrius Johnson is a good shout.
For number
That's a
5,
good shout.
That was
I
a
don't think Amanda Nunes should be on here.
I do not think so as well.
But
I feel like the Pena thing is kind of
That's
a
a good
big.
point.
It's a big score for her, her legacy. But
it is
Yeah,
a big,
that's a
it is
good point.
big-
But
it
then
is-
Nunes did defeat her.
sure, she
Like,
got the belt
here-
back.
But she did lose.
Here's the thing. I
It
think
was
for
a bad loss too.
I
It
think
wasn't a
for
good one.
to do
It
this
was.
first, you kind of
She was a
got to
heavy favorite too.
take your top 5 of both sports, right? Like you got to have a top 5 of boxing and you got to have a top 5 of UFC, and then kind of match those together. So maybe we're talking about the wrong thing here. I want to get your guys' top 5 UFC first. Okay. And I will write them down. I will make sure that we get a list of this.
John Jones. Oh, right now or not even
All
in it?
time.
All time. John Jones is number 1, bro. He hasn't lost. He hasn't lost. Are we going? Should I name my 5 or just should we all go 1 for 1?
Do you want to go like who's our all number 1? We can kind of do that.
Yeah, go ahead. John. João. Our Portuguese listener, João.
Well, who's
Yeah.
your number 1 UFC fighter of all time, Steve? By the way, good looks for coming on the pod. Glad to have you.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to be here. And I mean, I would like to say Khabib, but Khabib to me hasn't as many fights as John.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with John as well.
Okay, love
Um,
that. You already know I'm
Yeah,
going
you
John
know.
Jones. I'm
Yeah,
the biggest
yeah, you
fucking
know.
John Jones homer there's ever been. That is my
Hmm.
motherfucking dude right there.
Number 2.
Number 2. So I wish I don't even know if I still have the fucking list for when we did this back in the day. Like
I don't know either.
we're on episode 124.
Probably. I think
Episode
you
like
put it in the
67.
Wow.
We did our top 50. Like we did homework. We all went home for a week and did our top 50 list and came on and did the show.
Yeah.
And I have no idea where my list went. I think it was on my old phone or something. I think my number 2 is GSP.
I was gonna say
I'm pretty sure it's
it was either Khabib or GSP, and I would probably go to GSP, but yeah.
So if it helps you guys out at all, I'm gonna list some fighters right here that you guys can think about. I mean, I know you guys know all the fucking guys, right? So you got John Jones, you got GSP, you got Khabib, you got Anderson Silva, you got, like it or not, Kamaru Usman belongs in this top 10 discussion. You got Nunes, you got Shevchenko. I don't know how to spell.
I'm really not gonna put any. No.
Who else do we have? You have Connor. He's up there. Aldo, Holloway,
Yeah.
Poirier,
All time though.
Volkanovski.
All time. I'm like, what is?
I'm
some
not.
old
This is
names?
not a list or anything.
He's just throwing names
Yeah.
out there.
You want some older names?
Yeah, I need
Sure.
older names. I know all the
Tito
newer names.
Ortiz.
Tito. You got Randy Couture. You
Yeah.
got Chuck Liddell.
Yeah.
You got Rich Franklin. You got Hoist Gracie.
Yeah, but what's like I guess like you gotta go accolades, right?
Sure. So you got Couture, Liddell, Ortiz, Gracie,
I think Gracie's a good number 5.
Rousey.
Gracie's a really good shout, honestly. Like if you're an old time UFC fan, I
Right.
feel like you're really big on Gracie.
Then you got like Ken Shamrock too. He was the biggest competitor for Hoist Gracie back in the day. There's some fucking names that I'm forgetting. Demetrius Johnson. That's a huge name that I didn't think. Demetrius Johnson is one that we sparked this discussion with. Like he deserves to be fucking up there. Jose Aldo's another one.
You put that in here.
Oh, I did put Aldo. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, so we got a couple names there.
man. Well, I'm going GSP. So
Going GSP.
yeah.
For me, my number 2 has got to be Khabib. Only because I feel like Khabib went in there and finished fights, whereas GSP was really going
1-9-0, 3 title defenses.
Yeah, I
100%.
can't
say against
gotta
it.
go with Khabib on that.
I'm gonna go Anderson Silva next.
No, you're not. Are you? I'm fucking going Anderson Silva next. I've been on the Anderson Silva.
See,
train.
I'm not really
no,
big
I'm thinking
Oh,
accolades.
by the way,
I'm thinking accolades.
Adesanya deserves to be up on this list as well.
Fair enough.
I'm going. You can go, Steve.
This is where it kind of gets hard.
This is tricky now.
I feel like 3 is, to me, a really good between Mighty Mouse and Silva. I don't really know who I would pick there.
Don't forget GSP.
And yeah, GSP as well. You know, I'm gonna go GSP number 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Usman next.
You're going Usman? I gotta go Khabib.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I don't think I can put Khabib.
Yeah, I'm
anywhere
gonna go.
along this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Usman though because he has more title defenses
Well, fair enough.
and he's faced probably tougher competition.
He does have an extra title defense than Khabib. I'll give that to you. What are you thinking for 4, Steve?
I'm gonna go Silva.
Silva. Okay.
Yep.
All right, and then you're going Khabib at 5. Garf. You got.
I'm trying to think
got
who I
Khabib,
can put on
You got
there. other than
Nunes,
Khabib.
Shevchenko,
You have a lot
Demetrius
You
going
could
on.
put
Johnson.
Nunes ahead of Khabib, dude, if you really wanted to. Like,
I
think
don't know.
about
The
it.
same discussion. Well,
you
okay,
could. You
there's-
could.
Yeah.
So,
you could. if you
Nunes
wanted
has a
to.
lot more title defenses, but you could argue that she has just as not great of
Yeah, no
Competition, yeah.
competition level as Khabib.
Yeah, but does she make the competition look easy? Now, do you
That's
get
the thing. She beat
like Mike
Rousey.
Tyson? Like
She
Mike
knocked
Tyson.
out Rousey, and she knocked out Cyborg, who are the 2 other best fighters in her division ever. Both in the first round, she knocked out. Like when she was in
Does
her
she make her
prime,
competition
when she
look
was in
easy?
her prime,
Like
how
you,
many
you have
first-
Rousey up there, bro. Right?
How many first round
I
finishes?
know that's another good one. I know it's hard to think of the women.
How many first round finishes did Nunes
Dude,
get?
oh my god. Look at all those ones.
1.
2, 1.
All right, so when she started, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She has 10 first round finishes. That for a woman, no disrespect to them, but they just don't finish fights early. That's all I mean by
Yeah,
that.
So,
Yeah.
man,
That's tough.
Oh my god.
That's tough.
I gotta go Nunes, bro. And I'm gonna, and the reason why I'm going Nunes is just the defenses. And, you know, it's kind of like saying, it's kind of like saying, oh, Mike Tyson wasn't a good fighter because he knocked his competition out in the first round a lot. It's like, okay.
She has 9.
But
title
his
defenses.
competition, you know, made their other opponents look easy.
Mhm.
Except they got the Mike Tyson. They're like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? So,
I'm not hating on it. I'm really not. I'm actually glad you did it. All I'm gonna say is
It's a really
no
good show.
Khabib in your top 5, and Cormier put him at 2. You see my problem now, right? You
dude,
see
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
putting Khabib in there just
No,
because
huh?
just because of those reasons. And I know Steve is like, fuck, I shouldn't have put him there. But
I'm thinking now.
No,
but
I'm not even. I
No,
can't
but
even
there's
argue
no
for
wrong
people that
answer.
do too.
No,
yeah,
I
but
still like
because
him.
there is an argument for him
He
at number
didn't
2.
lose.
Around.
I don't think
29
I
now.
still think he would be undefeated even to this day.
Yeah.
Like I
Alright,
don't think
but
there's
go to
any
Khabib's-
competition in the division that
Go
would knock
to
him out.
Khabib's record. Go to Khabib's record. And let's look at his competition that got him to 29 and 0. You know, it's
Well, let's look at his competition. Get him to like 23 and 0. That's the part.
29 wins,
Yeah.
no loss. I like how it says no losses.
All right. So his first couple fights in the UFC: Kamai Shaloris, Gleason Tebow, who actually had a great fight with Khabib, Thiago Tavares, Abel Trujillo, Pat Healy. Like those first 5 fights shouldn't count, right? And he was already 17 and 0 before that. And then you got Dos Anjos.
That's a win.
That's a good win. Daryl Horcher
Nope.
was okay back in the day, but look at these stats, man. 75 to 6.
No,
Oh,
that's
scorched him.
No, yeah, but that's
Not even
not
close.
even like a
Michael Johnson, again, not a bad win.
not a bad win.
That's a good one.
Scorched him though too.
Yeah.
Edson Barboza scorched him. Ali Aquinta murdered. Conor McGregor, closer fight, but still Khabib dominated.
Yeah,
Dustin
Poirier
Poirier, who almost choked out Khabib.
yeah.
Poirier was the closest person
But
ever
do
to
you
finishing Khabib.
see the level difference in competition?
Like
There's
his
a
last
big
3
jump.
fights. His
There's a
last
jump.
3 fights. As soon as he gets title defenses, he's going against Conor, closest fight. Poirier, very close fight. Gaethje, Khabib lost the first round. So as soon as he starts getting those top guys, he starts having really close fights. Wins them, but it doesn't dominate any of those three guys.
No.
Finishes them all by
Wow,
submission.
That fight lasted 4 rounds, huh, with McGregor? I
Oh,
did
yeah.
not know that.
Oh, yeah. Connor won round 2.
Yeah.
He stuffed a good amount of his takedowns, too, I believe.
Yo, the live stream was
He was 3 of 7.
popping, bro. Popping.
Oh, for Gaethje, Khabib?
Oh, was it for
Yeah, it was
Gaethje?
Gaethje,
Yeah.
Khabib. His last
Oh
fight.
my god.
That was when we had like 15,000 views.
Wow.
No, we had we had 100 people. Dude, it was crazy, bro.
I think-
And
It was like we hit it perfect time and like
And then we had the Adesanya fucking Blachowicz fight that Aljo Jan won was the co-main.
oh yeah,
We had like 300 people live view in the main event.
yeah, it was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It was
Those are
like
our two
before
best
it was
pops.
before like, UFC went to ESPN Plus.
Right.
And
And now
then
everybody
everyone
has
got-
a subscription.
Yeah.
You don't get those anymore.
That was a perfect fucking time for you.
Yeah,
guys to
if
do
we
that.
started it like 2 years earlier, dude, and did that instead, now it's not even worth doing anymore, honestly.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it's not worth doing. It's more productive to write and post than to do a live reaction.
All right,
Makes sense.
Steve. So
More-
me and you got to figure this out. We got to get our number 5. For me personally, it is between these 3 people: Kamaru Usman, Demetrius Johnson, Amanda
Ooh.
Nunes.
And see, that's who I would pick off
Mhm.
of that.
And we have advocates for both sides. Austin went Nunes because she has so many title defenses. She was so dominant. Demetrius Johnson was he's also in the same boat. He had so many title defenses against not great opponents. But were they not great, or was he just making them look so bad?
Like to look at that.
He was the pound for pound inaugural number 1. When they first came out with the rankings, he was number 1. And he stayed on there for like 4 years. Benavidez, good fighter.
Oh my god,
Dodson,
dude.
good fighter. Moraga, okay. Benavidez, good again. Bogdanov, not great. Carousel, not great. Horiguchi was good in his time. Dodson, again, was good.
Mhm.
Beat Henry Cejudo, knocked out Henry Cejudo.
Yeah.
Beat Tim Elliott, still good to this day. Wilson Race, still good to this day in PFL. Ray Borg, still good to this day in Bellator. And then he lost to Cejudo. He goes to 1, and he's like 3-1 at 1.
He just got the title.
He
back.
just beat
Yeah.
Adriano Moraes,
Fucking
who Moraes knocked out
brutal.
Demetrius Johnson.
Brutal.
He's a
Knee to the
beast.
head, bro.
He's a beast.
You know,
So you got, by the way, he also lost to Dominic Cruz the one time that he tried to go up to bantamweight. I just think that's worth mentioning. He did do
Indecision.
that. He did do that.
Yeah.
But let's look at this, okay? So you're talking about a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fight win streak with 11 title defenses in it.
dude, that is crazy. That's better than Nunes,
And,
dude.
here's something else. Look at the dates he's getting these fights, right?
Are they close? Yeah.
3
Right.
fights in 2013, 2 fights in 14,
I'm taking Nunes
2
off.
fights in 15, 2 fights in 16, 2 fights in 17, and a fight in 18.
I'm taking Nunes off. I'm putting Demetrius Johnson.
I think we kind of have to have him at 5, right?
You already know who I'm picking at 5. Yeah. So
And he's a great number 5 too. He really is.
Yeah.
Amanda Nunes would be 6 for me. She'd be above Usman for me.
I don't know.
Just saying.
That's a close one.
It
Go
is
to
close.
Usman. Go to Usman.
Usman had a nice little fucking win streak too.
And it was against decent competition as well. I feel like.
Hey, listen,
was.
in his
It
time on
was.
top in the welterweight division, there was no bad competition.
No. Yeah.
Hader Hassan for the Ultimate Fighter, he won by sub.
Yeah.
Then he beat Leon Edwards early this year.
That's nuts, huh?
Yakovlev, never heard of him. Warley Alves, it's a good fight. It was back in the day. He was okay.
Dominated.
Sean Strickland got dominated. That was back when Strickland was 170.
Mm.
Sergio Moraes, not great. Emil Meek, not great. But then look at these wins.
Damian Maya.
David
good
Maya,
win.
good win. Rafael Dos Anjos, really good win. Tyron Woodley for the title when Woodley was beating
Good win.
everybody.
Good win.
And
Everybody.
he smoked him too.
Killed him.
Wasn't
He
even
didn't even
close.
take him down to the ground, bro.
Yeah, he did.
No.
Oh,
It was-
Tyron didn't.
No,
Yeah.
Tyron. Yeah.
And let's check that because I know Tyron went. Oh, he only went for 1 takedown. Dude, look at those strike differentials.
Oh my God. It's
Oh.
not even close.
He threw over 300 more strikes than Woodley. That's ridiculous. So beats Woodley for the title. Knocks out Colby in a fight that I'm still salty about. Two of my most favorite biased fighters is John Jones and Colby. I'm always talking about these guys. I don't think Colby should have got. I think it was an early stoppage in the first fight, but he knocked out Colby.
Yeah.
Then he beat Masvidal. Then he knocked out Gilbert. Then he knocked out Jorge. And then he went to war with Colby again. So like that, what is that? An 8-fight win streak right there.
Then he beat Leon Edwards, but he lost the war.
Right.
The very last
He won the battle, lost
leg.
the war, bro.
The very last leg.
If Kamaru had beaten Leon Edwards, I think my list would be a lot different. I think Kamaru would be like number 3 for me.
That's why I'm not letting it
It's
affect
fair.
me.
It's a great call out.
I'm not letting it affect my judgment on his listing.
Before the Leon Edwards fight, he only had one loss early in his career. It was like his 5th professional fight where he gave a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu his back and got tapped out. It happens. You know what I mean? Like to the fucking best of them.
Yeah. What do you think?
So if Kamaru beats Leon Edwards, I might put him. Listen, dude, there's a chance I put him at 2. There's a chance I put him above GSP at that point because he was well on his way. He was going to tie GSP's record in the division for the most title defenses.
I would put him up there, above GSP on my list too.
I think it's so crazy. I can't wait for the rematch. That card is going to be so sick next year. The Wembley card, whatever they do. It's going to be in probably like June, maybe July. Leon versus Usman 3. You got Paddy Pimblett in the co-main. You got maybe Tom Aspinall makes a comeback.
Tom Aspinall, dude.
Meatball Molly. Paul Craig.
Dude, Tom Aspinall.
Tom Aspinall, man. I can't believe.
He tore his ACL, right?
First 15 seconds of the
Oh,
fight.
yeah.
Some people say he tore it before the fight, but then he just wanted to have the fight so that he could make the money, and then he just took a dive, which I'm not entirely against. Like you tore your ACL the first kick.
That won me. Fucking lost me money.
Oh, dude, that was all we needed to hit. It was all we needed
Fucking
to hit
bullshit,
that card.
man. It's such bullshit. The TJ Dillashaw one's more salty. though.
Yeah.
That one pissed me off. You can't even
I
fucking
was so
say.
fucking mad about that. How does the ref let that fight go? Hey, by the way, I've had a dislocated shoulder for 4 months, but I'm fine. I can fight. Yeah, man. Fuck it. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I think that's a chip on TJ's shoulder, honestly. If he would have just came out to the media and said something about it or not taken the fight, I feel like he would have been better off.
If he took another year off, I think they would have given him another title shot.
No questions. The UFC loves him.
Yeah, right.
I mean, look at how long he took of a break in order to get that fight.
Oh, Carlos Esparza just hit the plus 300 mark. Oh, props are out, boys. Props are out.
Oh,
Okay.
all
All right, here we go. Let's get surgical.
Okay.
Let's get surgical. Adesanya versus
Hang
Pereira.
on.
Do we want to take a little break?
Drum roll. Oh, a little break. Let's take a little
Do you want to take a
hiatus.
quick commercial break?
We're gonna take a quick hiatus here.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Make sure you guys check us out on our Twitter page at @complete_MMA, where we give out all of our polls,
Have a little
all of our
break.
tweets, all of our
Already have
recognition.
one.
We also have a new newsletter out on our Twitter.
5-minute break.
We're gonna take a 5-minute break. When we do come back after our 5-minute break, which you guys can check out all of our other content we have been posting on our Twitter while we are on break, we're gonna start talking about UFC 281 bets because the prop bets just came out for our bookie, and we could honestly go for another half an hour just putting out bets, making picks. The pod bet hit for UFC 280, so it's gonna look to hit again for 281. We're gonna talk about Adesanya by decision. We're gonna talk about Esparza by sub. We're going to talk about Gutierrez by knockout. We're going to talk Puelas by sub. So we're going to get surgical here in a minute when we do come back. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and make sure you stay tuned for when we are back.
dude. I fucking love you.
All right, Boomer back. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready for this shit?
Yeah.
Adesanya's minus 210 now. Pereira plus 175 now.
Oh, come
That was what I
on.
just saw.
Come on, bro.
All this shit we've been talking about, how Pereira has been huge in Twitter and getting all these hashtags, and his numbers gone up. People are betting on Adesanya.
No, they're not.
You don't think so?
No. I think
Or
people are
do you-
betting on Pereira.
You think they
I
just
think
put the
people are
bookie
loving
that
the
way
number for
because
him.
they just want more people to bet on Pereira? I'm guessing the over-under is, the over-under is 4.5 still.
Oh my gosh. And it's plus 110 to the under?
They-
So
they're-
you guys like Pereira in the second round, right?
Dude,
Kinda. I know I've heard that a lot. Over, under 2.5.
it does make me want to bet
This
on
is minus
Adesanya
220. That's definitely plus 220. The book, you got that wrong.
Yeah.
more. Go to the method.
Methods. Here we go.
Oh, no, go to the round.
Unless
round
the
betting,
other, the
round betting.
under 4.5 is minus 110, but that wouldn't be right now.
Under is plus 110. 4.5.
You think
So-
they got that one wrong?
No. I think that one's right. I
Yeah.
just think because see how over 2.5 is minus 300?
Yeah,
I think this is
true.
supposed to be plus 220.
Fair enough. Wow.
Oh, yeah, they have under.
Yeah.
Wow,
All right.
they fucked that up.
That would
right.
be bad.
So Adesanya or
Points is plus
Pereira
1.
round 2 is plus 1100. And
And 3 is 16.
3's plus 1400. That's worth $20 for both of those, right?
Yeah, it is. That's-
No, I don't. I would
Or a
20
10.
a lot. I'd say a 10 or
A
a
10
5,
ticket?
bro.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. How about Adesanya round 5 at plus 2400? That's worth $5.
What's Adesanya
All
by? I'm trying not to sneeze right now.
Decision, yeah.
What's Adesanya by?
Points
Fuck.
Yeah, that's on point.
on points plus 115.
Method.
Methods. Here we go.
Decision.
Adesanya
Plus
decision plus 115. Pereira by TKO plus 250.
That is not worth nothing, bro.
Mhm.
That ain't even worth a
Adesanya
fucking
submission
dime.
plus 1400.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
No way.
That's gonna fucking
Pereira by decision plus
Yo.
600.
That's a good
Yo.
bet
Is
right
that
there.
interesting?
He could submit him. He is a purple belt, dude. Like no.
No, I
Are you
don't.
saying Adesanya?
No.
Yeah.
Adesanya?
Oh,
submit Pereira?
Adesanya totally has the wrestling advantage in this. People have been saying like Adesanya might try to take Pereira down.
He should try to take him down. He's a fucking.
He definitely should.
Right.
That should be the game plan going
He's a
into the
purple
fight.
belt, dude.
But
I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see
the
it.
problem is Pereira is so long. Like, I don't know, and he uses his
Well, he's
distance
just like
really well.
Adesanya's
They
just
both
as long.
do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't
He's
know.
got a long leg. Man, it's such an even.
And you know what? That flying knee, the knee that he uses is tough, dude. That thing hurts and it hits. It connects
You're
really
talking
well.
about Adesanya, right? Or
Both
Pereira.
of them. Pereira, I saw. You know, I was watching. I wanted to see like fights between both of the fighters, so I looked back and I was watching Adesanya versus Gastelum,
Mm.
and that's like the fight that Adesanya took the belt, like his first fight for the title.
Yeah.
He got it, and it was a really, really good fight. Right, it's probably one of the best fights that I've seen Izzy, and it's the one where like in the 5th round he's all bloody and he's like, "I'm ready to die." He's
Yep.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had a really tough time with the left hand, with the left hooks.
Yeah.
And that's
Gastelum rocked Adesanya in that.
bad. And Pereira's bread and butter is that left hook, and it hurts. So
Yeah.
he's gonna have a tough time. I don't know.
Adesanya by decision plus 115 would be my bet though.
Yeah.
Adesanya by
What are you gonna
TKO plus
put on
320.
See that?
No, dude.
I've been
Nah.
saying all along though that I don't really want to touch this fight. I really don't.
No, I'm not
I
gonna
think I
touch
will
it,
put some
dude.
round bets on. I think like Pereira by round 2 at plus 1400, whatever it was.
Yeah, round
Yep.
round bets. Round bets.
1100,
Are,
14 for round 3. I think that could be a shout. Other than that, I'm not really going to touch this fight too much.
yeah, round betting for sure.
Yeah, I would take him in 3, 4, and 5, but I wouldn't touch it.
Fight to go the
the.
distance.
I would say.
No at minus 105.
I think the under 4.5. If you're gonna go with that.
I would
Plus
probably go
110.
yes, dude. No,
Under
dude.
3.5 is plus 150.
Mhm.
What's under 1.5? If Pereira gets an early second round knockout, plus 400.
Wow.
Mm. Nice Azush. Cadetta Baba.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's crazy.
All right, let's marinate on this a little bit and let's check out some other methods. So we got Wiley Zhang, Carlos Barza. Carlos Barza is now plus 300.
Champion at plus 300, dude. The champion is at plus 300.
That's
Let me
what I've been
repeat
saying.
that one more time. The champion of the division is at plus 300. That makes no sense to me. That is for a girl,
Dude,
for a
that's what I
chick
said.
fight.
This is the
And it's not
biggest
even-
underdog I've
It
ever
doesn't
seen.
even have to be a
champion.
champion. It doesn't even have to be a champion. It just has to be a girl fight. The spread is way too big.
Right.
It's way too fucking big. You know, it's worth the sprinkle. I'm not saying put it on every fucking ticket. It's worth the sprinkle.
Fight to go the distance plus 105 is very interesting to me.
I don't think it does.
5 rounds.
Well, let's check methods.
I don't think it goes
Let's
to
check
distance.
methods. This is what I have been waiting for. Carlos
wanna see the
Barza by
method.
submission.
Oh,
Oh,
the suspense.
plus 900. Oh,
Bro, it could happen. It could happen. I'm not saying it couldn't. But decision,
TKO plus 1400. Dude, she ground and pound, knock out people before. It's happened. It's happened. Esparza is a wrestler. She has ground and pound, knocked people out before.
Wiley Zhang, I'm gonna be devil advocate here. Even though I do agree with you, I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. Wiley Zhang did have good defense in her last fight versus Joanna. Just saying. Now, what do you got to say to that?
Against Joanna?
Not Joanna.
Against Rose.
Rose.
Yeah. I would say that Esparza is a better wrestler than Rose. That's it. There's not much of a defense there. Esparza is definitely better on the ground, though.
But what about that shitty win that she just got over Rose? With landing less and having one more takedown.
Well, let me ask you this. Because in this fight, Zhang versus Esparza, they're giving Zhang the favorite because Zhang is better standing.
Okay.
Right? Who's better standing, Zhang or Rose?
No, I'm going to say that
Rose
Rose
beat her
knocked
twice
her out.
standing.
Would you say that head kick was a fluke? Yes.
Yes, but then Rose beat her in a 5-round decision where they were standing the whole time. And
This is what I'm getting
we
at.
just
This is
saw
what I'm-
Esparza beat Rose standing the whole time. So,
Yeah,
like, does
but
Zhang
the
really
worst
have...
fight of all time,
But
Zach?
she still beat her.
Yeah, but I don't care.
All I'm saying is, if Carla Esparza can go 5 rounds against Rose Namajunas and win, can't she go 5 rounds against Wiley Zhang and win?
I think yes.
Yeah, but I'm also going to say this. Who's going to put more pressure? Wiley Zhang or Rose?
Zhang. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she...
And Zhang has.
But that could be the downside.
Yo, this
Zhang
fight-
gets too excited.
I
She gets too much pressure, and
also-
Esparza could take her
I
down.
think this number is very inflated for no reason because of Esparza's last fight.
I agree with you.
Fair
I think
enough.
that people think
I
of Esparza as a
was just
boring
playing
fighter.
devil advocate. I do think Esparza does have a very good chance of winning, but that number's inflated
Esparza by
it's
decision.
inflated by
Plus
by
475.
double at least, dude. By double, not at least, but it's got to be inflated because it's that's insane. Insane. She should be like plus 200, plus 180.
Yeah.
Yo, plus 300's insane. Insane.
So, like, hear me out here. If I wanted to do half a unit on Esparza by decision and a quarter unit on Esparza by submission, is that crazy? Am I nuts?
I wouldn't put it on her by
I'm
decision.
totally wrong. I'm sorry. I got that fucking wrong. I read the names wrong. Esparza's submission is plus 1,400. Not plus 900.
Oh shit.
Esparza's submission is
Plus
plus 1,400.
That's a good bet. That's a good bet. That's worth a 50.
That would. Oh,
I would slap the fucking wall.
why not?
Oh, dude. If you put $50 in that hits, that's 7 units right there.
Yeah, but I'm putting 50 on submission and I'm putting 50 money on.
Yeah.
And I'm not betting on decision.
No.
I think that's smart.
I think
There's
that is
no
too.
point in putting.
Is it 50
No.
by submission? Now that it's
Yeah,
plus
yeah, yeah.
1,400, do you want
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
a 20?
Yeah, you're betting on submission and you're betting. Oh, man, does she win by decision?
I can see Esparza. I don't think she knocks out Zhang. I can see her winning by submission or decision.
Yeah, but does she win by decision? Does Wiley Zhang just decimate her punching?
Maybe.
That's what I mean. So I'm getting at. So
I can see literally every single outcome besides Zhang by submission happening in this fight.
Mm,
I can see both fighters getting a knockdown. It's not likely, but I can
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, I'm still
See
taking.
both fighters
I'm
winning
still
by
taking
decision.
money line, bro.
Yeah, I am too.
I don't know. I told myself I was done with parlays, bro.
Plus 1,400 for her by submission, which is what I have been saying.
Yo, I'm agreeing.
Oh,
I'm agreeing. That's a bet, dude. That's a bet.
okay. All right, let's keep going here. We got some more fights. Poirier Chandler. Poirier's minus 230 now. How's this fight end? Before we look at the method, how's this fight end?
I think 4th round DP knockout.
3 rounds.
It's 3 rounds only.
Poirier.
Third
Decision.
round.
No, Poirier.
I'm taking-
I
Poirier
think
knockout.
Poirier
3rd
decision.
round.
I think Poirier decision.
You think decision? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they go to the decision. I know that Chandler has a
No methods out for this yet.
Wow. Of course. Of course.
Round betting though. Poirier 3rd round. We are looking at plus 1,000. Fight to go the distance. Yes, plus 200.
what?
Yo, that is a bet.
All right,
bro.
that's worth it. Never mind. I would definitely take that.
That's worth it, Zach.
Wow.
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 That's a, I don't know. That's at least a 50
Yo, I wish you
beaner,
could
no?
fuck it. Yeah, that's a 50.
That's a 50 right there.
I'm gonna write down something real quick. Bars are by sub.
Steve's hungry.
Poirier v Chandler. Fight the distance. What else did we like? Sparza. One. And oh yeah, there's no methods for Poirier Chandler. Okay. Oh, we liked Pereira round betting 2 and 3. All right, so we got some bets going so far, man, and we have our 3 locks. The pod bet so far that we've talked about is Dustin Poirier, Claudio Puelles, and Chris Gutierrez. So coming up in these 2 fights, I'm looking for Gutierrez by knockout over Frankie Edgar, which is what we all discussed yesterday,
Yeah.
and I'm looking for Claudio Puelles by submission.
Mhm.
Okay, that's what we're looking for. Both of these fights under 2.5. I'm also looking for
It's the only parlay I want to do.
method
That
of
3-teamer
results.
right there.
Chris Gutierrez by TKO plus 200. That's not great odds.
It's not great odds, but
For minus
for
220.
the research and the due diligence and what both fighters have gone through, and especially Frankie Edgar, it's a pretty good number for the bet.
All right.
Pretty good number for the bet.
Gutierrez TKO.
No,
yeah.
fix that.
Wow. Oh. Sorry.
The excellence here.
So we got plus 1,400 for this. That's nuts. 200 for this. Again, nuts. 300 for that. This was 1,100 and 1,400. And then we got 200 for that. Anything else we want to look at? Do we want to see like Frankie Edgar by decision plus 320 is kind of a shout. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not a bad bet because Frankie Edgar is the comeback kid. He doesn't get knocked out too often, except in his last 2 fights.
Yeah.
He's getting older. He's 41 now. He's getting knocked out in every fight.
Yeah.
Another reason why I love Gutierrez by knockout.
Yeah. I just want to say one thing before I lose my mind. Invest in gold, everybody. Invest in gold before it's fucking too late. All right, continue.
This is the big one.
Especially the ones I'm investing in, not financial advice.
I talked about Puelles by submission. I talked about Esparza by submission.
Showing
Whoa,
weird.
whoa,
Whoa.
Okay.
Damn.
Puelles by submission plus 240. Love it. It's what I was expecting.
Fucking
It's what I was
love
expecting.
it. Puelles.
What
Money
is-
line. Puelles money line, Zach.
It was
Plus
130.
130. And
What is
that will
Puelles'
be
decision?
Puelles by decision. I love this.
Plus 600.
Bro. Oh my god, I love that
I
number.
like that one,
I
too.
love that one. We're just gonna put them all. You might as well just put them like
Because that's a 3-round fight as well, correct?
Yes. What did we just say? 600?
600. Oh, come
Okay.
on. Come the fuck on.
Dominic Reyes versus Ryan Spann. This is a fight we haven't really talked about that much. Honestly, like we've barely talked about Dominic Reyes.
I
And
feel
it's
like
because
this
Ryan
one-
Spann has been so much more active.
Yeah.
And, Dominic Reyes has been there and done
Are
that.
you betting on the name or are you betting on the fighter,
Well,
Zach? Are you
look-
betting on the name? Are you betting on the fighter? Tell me.
I'm betting on the fighter here. And look, Dominic Reyes is a fighter. His only 3 losses.
He's got a name.
His only 3 losses.
He's got a name, Zach.
His only 3 losses. John Jones, Yuri Prohaska, Jan Blachowicz. Those are Dominic Reyes' only 3 losses.
And guess what, Zach? Guess what?
All 3 have been champion. In
Exactly. Exactly. This motherfucker's win. And
no method.
you want to know what I think? You want to know what I think? You
Hammer?
laid the hammer on this
Really?
motherfucker. This is the hammer situation, I think, Zach.
I'm going to put him on a couple. I'm not going to put a lot on him. Here's the other
The
thing.
but I'm just saying, the hammer. I'm thinking
Ball
fucking
peen?
sledge.
Are we talking
I'm thinking
ball peen or are
No.
we talking motherfucking?
I just said sledge,
Sledge.
and,
Hammer.
or
Hammer.
you know how the axe sometimes has that back where on the other end.
Oh,
Has
okay.
that-
Yeah. Oh,
That.
Jesus Christ.
Anvil.
Drop the anvil on Dominic Reyes. Is that what we're doing here?
Too much.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cross the line. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I gotta know my- I gotta
Dominic
know my line.
Reyes minus 220. Now
There are no other methods out.
The
besides
problem
main
is-
card, by the way.
they might want you to lay the hammer because he is a fighter and he does have the name. So I'm putting some psychology behind this fucking shit. Right now.
What I was going to say is Dominic Reyes. I talked about those 3 fights
Yeah.
where the only 3 fights he lost, great losses. But they were his last 3 fights. He's on a 3-fight losing
Oh
streak.
my god, this guy's going. Hang on,
Wow.
this guy's going from Ian Cutelaba to Dominic Reyes. So can we just hold on? I might have to put this guy in the pod bet now. I might have
Reyes?
to put this guy in the fucking pod.
Look
bet.
at the only people he's. Look at. Okay.
I know.
Wow. It's
Can
not
we-
very good.
Can we
He
talk
lost
about
to
an
Johnny
under?
Walker.
Can we
bro.
talk about an under? All 4 of Ryan Span's last 4 fights have ended in the first round.
Wow.
That's interesting.
We did bet on Ryan Spann his last fight.
To
We
be
did.
Cutelaba.
We
I
did.
will bet on anybody
Plus
to beat
180.
Ian Cutelaba.
Plus 190.
I don't give a fuck.
And that's what we did. Yeah, that's what we said.
And the only top 15 fighters he's ever faced, he's lost to
we bet
Johnny
the
Walker
fighter,
and
not the
Anthony
name.
Smith.
of that fight.
Mm.
Dude, this is a hammer
fucking look.
situation,
It might
bro.
be.
You know that look I always
You're
give you?
talking
You just
into
give me
it,
the same
honestly.
look.
I know. Like, trust me. I trust you. Trust me. We're putting him on the pod bet to get. What's the number? Hang on.
Over under is
2
1.5.
pod bets. Two pod bets.
Reyes, Gutierrez, Puelas, and Poirier is plus 598.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do that as a pod bet. That's half a unit,
I was just gonna say that's half.
and that is a unit. Poirier,
then that would be
Puelas,
the pod
Gutierrez is a unit,
That would be the pod bet. Zach.
Yeah. and we've talked about this for.
And I'm putting faith in
now.
your Poirier bet because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Ah, is it worth it? Should we take out Poirier? What is it without Poirier? Plus 234 is still good.
Still decent.
Maybe that's another unit.
No,
No.
I'm not made of fucking money here, buddy.
We've talked about 250 so far in parlays. That's chump change for what
bro,
we've done. In
I
the
don't know
past.
if. Hey, hang on. Let's just hold the fucking phone here
Okay.
for a second. Let me just get out some receipts.
Hold on.
right here.
Hold on.
Crypto today. Crypto. Tom Brady is fucking broke. Tom Brady. That's why your wife fucking divorced you. You're fucking
Is that
broke. You're fucking broke.
He comes in here. I haven't seen him all day. He comes in here at 6:45, and he's like, "Oh, I figured out why Giselle divorced Tom Brady."
that's his
I'll
reason?
talk about it on the pod though. We won't get into
Yeah,
it. And
yeah.
that's the last I heard about
No.
it. I haven't thought about it in an hour.
Yeah, well, I'm just letting you know, Tom Brady, you are fucking broke. You worked your whole life for nothing. You got your wife involved. You got your kids' tuition.
So what you're saying is this what I should buy?
Tom Brady put $650 million into a coin, and yesterday
He
it
has
went.
$650
Wait.
million.
I'm not done. He put $650 million into this company, and he staked it. So he was getting a lot of interest to get this fucking coin, right? He was staking it, and then he was getting this other coin called Dust. I'm pretty sure, if I'm putting this correct. He was making a lot of money. Off interest. But the problem is that, you know what? It don't work like that, Tom. It don't work like that. And you fucked yourself big time because that coin was in debt a lot of money. 44 bill or no, not 44. like a lot of money, and it went from $14. Some guy said he was possibly gonna buy it out. It went up in 10 minutes. It went from 14 to 20. So Tom, you probably felt like a champ, bro. You probably felt like, wow, I fucking nailed it. $14 to $20. I'm a fucking billionaire.
Went from $20.
It went from $20 to $9. 10 minutes after that, and then it went from $9 to $3, and then it went from $3. And people are saying it's gonna go past $1. So Tom, you're fucking dumb.
Well, do you think one of the reasons that it went from 20 to 9? Do you think one of the reasons it went from 20 to 9 is because Tom Brady took out all his money? Maybe.
Guess what, Zach? You can't take your money out when they freeze your account.
What did he freeze
It's
it because
pretty
he's divorced?
tough to take your money out when they freeze your bank.
He pulled the Jay Cutler on his wife.
Oh, you're fucked, Tom. If it or you're gonna have to go to court. I don't know. I hope the best for you, but it's not your fault. It's not your fault. This shit happens to everybody, and you might have to keep playing football for a little bit.
For a little while. For more years.
It's gonna come up right now. Yep, there it is.
Risk losing complete strategic investment. Nightmare a few weeks just got even worse. Could lose entire investment after FTX debacle.
Look it up, bro.
Huh?
This guy got rug pulled, bro. Rug pulled. This guy was going on like trips with him and talking about crypto and all this stuff.
Somebody was giving him information and
yeah, it was this guy. It was $15 billion 2 days ago, and now he's worth like under $1 billion. Like,
so the bubble burst of
Bankman-Fried.
Is it BTX or
no.
Bankman-Fried is the coin?
Oh, FTX is the company,
Okay.
and it was a crypto asset. Research firm Almeida. Yeah, continue.
Crypto exchange FTX has announced an endorsement deal with Brady and Giselle in 2021. FTX is committed to spending over $350 million on sports partnerships in the last 6 months alone of 2021.
so he was using Giselle's money too. He wasn't using.
Oh yeah, they were partnered in it.
Yeah.
Brady is worth an estimated $250 million, and Bunchen his estimated $400 million. So that would be the $650 million.
No, Tom, you're not fucked. You're both fucked.
They're both fucked.
There's no way they put all of their money into this one.
No, I wouldn't say all of it. They put a very large amount, $650 million into it.
Do you know that Tom Brady is undefeated since being divorced? By the way, just saying.
Wow.
Yikes.
I'm sure he feels great.
Wow.
But yeah,
Who the Bucks playing this week?
I'm crazy about that. No, we're staying. No.
I just want to see, dude. The Bucks have a bye? The Bucks might have a bye. Oh no, the Bucks had a bye earlier this year. Seahawks. That's a long travel for Seattle. Yeah, it's in Tampa.
I'm going to Bucks, dude.
All right, back to bread and butter. Back to mama.
My father always told me the better teams come out in the second half, and we're also in the second half of the season. So the better teams are coming out now, boys.
Fair enough.
Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers are on a 5-game moving skid, by the way.
Guess what? I'm gonna bet Aaron Rodgers, bro. That he's gonna be turning around. That's just me. I'm a gambler. I fucking gamble out here in these streets.
You got that dog in you?
I got that fucking. I got that DAW.
John James. Woo.
I got that dog in me, bro, and I'm not afraid to fucking use it. Like
DMX boy.
I got that fucking dog. Like on God. Why are you betting on draw? Get that off there. Get that off there.
No way.
No way. Get that off. I
like it. I don't like that.
I'm just not gonna bet on it. I might not even put any money.
Yeah, I really don't want to touch this fight, man. I really don't.
Oh, so anyway.
It's so hard. There's so much hype.
We should go over our fucking main
down
event.
40% today. Not even Tom Brady's fucking one of Tom Brady's assets. Down 40%.
Wonder how UFE's doing.
UFE is not a crypto. It's an NFT.
Okay.
Oh,
It's not the same thing. I knew that.
Yeah.
UFE got their fucking blue check.
No, you want to get it right now?
Is it just getting?
Yo,
UFE
we do
blue?
need. This is what I want to talk to you about. We need to get it right now. It's for you can use it for a creator. There's like this thing when you buy it for creators, and it's for it's just for like the fuck am I trying to say here? Just for like creators, just like I don't know.
Content creators.
Yeah, like you can like it's a way to like
Is it just
possibly make money in the future.
Is it just like $8 a month? You got
to it's for monetization. It's a way to make money in the future. Like it's a way if you want to make money off of Twitter, you're gonna need Twitter Blue.
Yeah.
Because so the whole concept is you pay $8 a month, but you make enough money so you don't pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
His goal is to get 80% of the population on the planet on Twitter.
Huh.
That's his goal.
Love that guy.
Love him. Go vote, please. We're fucked. That's all I'm gonna say.
Pretty sure voting is over now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for president. We're so fucked, so please help us.
All right, that's basically doing it, man. Anybody else got something to say about bets or UFC
help us.
cards?
We need help.
Oh, what do you think about a potential matchup between John Jones and Ngannou? This is how we opened up the show. We talked about it for like half an hour today.
I think it should happen.
Oh, 100% it should happen.
I think it would be amazing. But
how do you see the fight going?
I don't know. I think that John Jones would win in decision, to be honest with you.
That's what I said.
But I mean, honorable mentions. I think that Francis does have the knockout power, but we've never seen John Jones be knocked out or really hurt that much. So I don't know. I don't really know.
We've never seen him be knocked down.
Yeah. So
we've only seen him getting taken down twice in his career.
Yeah.
I would bet John Jones decision and John Jones submission because John Jones is taking his ass to the ground, bro, and he's submitting that motherfucker. Fucking stamp it, bro. Stamp it. I freaking been calling this Adesanya Pereira fight this whole fucking time. So I kind of have the obligation, and I have to bet on it because I already called this fight a year and a half out.
Yeah, you really do have to bet on Pereira for that reason, don't you? Just so when he
really
does
have
win,
to bet
you
on
can
him,
just
dude.
Fucking rub your nuts in everybody's face.
I'm rubbing my nuts already, bro. My nuts been rubbing.
No, seriously.
This
like a year and a half ago, before Pereira was ever in the UFC's radar, he was like, no, this guy that knocked out Adesanya twice, like, he's going to come into the UFC and he's going to beat Adesanya. Before I ever heard
he was coming.
Yeah, he didn't even have a UFC, not even an MMA contract yet. He was still signed to the other fucking.
What is Adesanya by
nuts,
submission?
kid.
I'm trying.
What is Adesanya by submission? We didn't even look at that.
It's plus 1,400.
Yeah,
it's not going to be anything I put a bet.
The same by Esparza, dude. Same as Esparza.
Plus 1,400.
Same as Esparza.
Right?
It's so weird.
Right?
That's very so weird.
Hold on. Let's look at Esparza real quick.
So weird.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like, how many submission wins does she have? Oh, 0? Oh, okay. That's... Oh, she has 1. She submitted Rose in 2014.
About... Huh. Wow. I did not know she beat Rose.
Oh, yeah. She's beaten Rose twice. Carla Esparza was the inaugural women's strawweight champion back in 2014.
Did Rose take a break after she lost the belt to her?
The first time?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. She's been pretty active her whole career. That was back when Rose had long hair. Yeah, she's been around the whole time. Rose is a fucking vet of the UFC, man.
Yeah,
she's been around for a minute.
Wow.
She beat Joanna twice. That was so crazy. And then she got fucking... I think the most recent slam finish was Rose getting knocked out.
Yeah.
And what, she knocked out Zhang Weili in the first?
Man, I don't know, man. She ain't winning this fight, but she could definitely win it.
All right, so maybe Esparza by submission is only worth like $10, $20.
This motherfucker.
I'm gonna go 20. I'm gonna go 20.
He's like, I'm gonna
go 20.
She's definitely gonna submit her now, though.
I'm gonna go 20.
Definitely gonna submit her now.
I don't know.
Man.
Did I even put it up here? Oh yeah.
Watch, bro. Watch. This is the one.
20
This is the fucking one, dude.
Poirier Chandler go the distance at plus 200. I am looking at.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I'm looking at 25. Esparza money line at 300. I'm gonna look at 50.
Sorry.
Pereira rounds 2 and 3. I'm gonna look at 10 each.
Yep.
Gutierrez TKO at plus 200. 20.
25.
25.
Fuck you.
Puella sub. Puella sub. I think it's a 50.
I wish you could bet crypto on
40. It's a 40. It's a 40. Because you win that, you get $100.
Amen, brother.
Puella's money line. Let me look at
One
something.
unit.
I want to look at Puella's.
This is a lot of money. Hang on.
I know. And we haven't even gotten the prelims method.
No, we haven't even gotten what
We haven't gotten the prelims methods. Not that we really like. There's
methods. What? Yeah, we have. We're
no.
doing
There's
it.
no methods for the prelims. It's just for the main
fuck
card.
Yeah, I'm just doing that shit. I'm not doing that.
So Puella's is 5-1 in the UFC. His previous 5 wins, he all has wins in a row. 5 fight win streak. 3 of them by submission, 2 by submission. 3 of them by submission, 2 by decision.
Say it again.
3 of them by submission, 2
I'm
of them by
joking.
decision.
Hooker's not winning that.
Like that's a good 3-fight win streak in his last 3. Jordan Leavitt's good. Chris Gutzmacher's good. Clay Guida's good. And he submitted Clay Guida in the first round.
Hang
feel
on.
like they're
hang on,
dominating.
hang on. I'm gonna hold you right there. Clay Guida is not fucking good. Clay Guida's done.
He's done, but he's still good. That's like saying Frankie Edgar's not good. Frankie Edgar's done, but he's good.
Okay.
Can I
Clay
point
Guida's
something
fucking
out?
old and he sucks, bro.
Can I point something out?
He's fucking old and he sucks.
Can we find
He's
a
fucking old and he
platform?
sucks. He sucks.
Can we find a platform that we can bet on Claudio Puellas winning by submission with a knee bar? Can we find a platform where we can bet on what kind of submission? Because he has 3 submission wins and they're all knee bars. Is that possible? At like plus 4,000 odds?
I don't know. I'm gonna. Man.
You know what I mean?
Get that surgical
That's
with the methods.
somewhat.
Should I fought for the fucking belt? What is that?
No, he did not fight for the belt. I don't know what that is. There's no chance that Martin Bravo won a title fight. In a fight that it was for the Ultimate Fighter. That's what it was. He's the Ultimate Fighter runner-up. What is this guy's nickname? The Prince of Peru?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a pretty good one.
Pretty good one. I'm betting on the name. No, but
We had a podcast where for half an hour we just looked up the worst MMA nicknames ever. It is still one of my favorite fucking segments we've ever done.
Who's the worst you come up with?
Oh god, I still think fucking Caitlin Chukagian is like her nickname is Blonde Fighter.
That's it?
It's so stupid.
yeah, there's another one.
There was so many dumb ones. I'm gonna look them up real quick because this really was so fucking fun. All right, let's go to the worst first. Hillbilly Heartthrob Flying Cockroach is just one of many. Joseph the Hobag Bochenek.
I don't know.
J-Lo. That's
Oh,
classic.
that's awful.
Hobart the French Tickler Cornet.
That's the one right there.
Logan the Pink Pounder Clark.
Come on, that's not a bad one. That's a good one.
Ron H2O.
H2O.
Scott
He's the
Tickle
water
Fight
boy.
Fomets. That's a pretty fucking bad one.
Age unknown. Unknown. Yo, that's not a good look.
Pedro the Pedro. Where is it? Hold on. Pedro the Pedro Otavio.
Pedro the Pedro.
What was the word? The muscle shark below that?
Yeah, that's not a bad one. I don't
Saw on
think.
the Mushroom Shark Shrek.
Shrek, it's Shirk.
At least he didn't fucking know his age, bro. He's 40. You know what I mean?
Ash Cream Man.
Ashley Ash Cream, man.
Dave Pee Wee Herman.
Dave Herman. That's a good one, bro. That's a good one.
Batman.
Fancy Pants.
Age unknown. I don't get that, bro.
Where do you see age unknown?
Go
It
down.
was just for that one dude.
Just that one dude.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't
yeah,
get that.
yeah.
He didn't know
Jules
his name.
Cottonmouth from the South.
Bro.
Brucius. That's kind of a good nickname. If you have a if you got a nickname,
I know what you're thinking.
If you
I
got
know
a-
what you're thinking, Steve. It's a snake, Steve. It ain't what you're thinking, bro. It's a snake. Oh no. It's funny. I thought the same thing.
Huh?
Like, wow.
Wait a minute.
Wow, that's aggressive.
Yikes.
Tell me how you feel.
the cheesecake assassin. Anybody? I have never heard.
I have never
Sexual
heard him called
chocolate
sexual
John Jones.
chocolate.
He was high on cocaine
Yeah, right.
or something.
Yeah, it's John Bones. He was once sexual chocolate in his short pre-UFC run of fights. Wow. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
Can you imagine if that was still his nickname?
Can you
The
imagine
build
being
up to
called
this
that?
fight, sexual chocolate.
Yeah,
the
the fucking
ginger
goat
with
of
the
UFC.
intent to injure.
Yeah,
Rick
that's the
Piper.
one.
awesome.
That's
Come
the one.
on.
That's
the
the
one.
one. That's
Yep.
the one. Oh no. Yeah, that's the
Charles Felony Bennett.
one. Yeah, he's got a felony.
No.
Ryan the Master Bader. That's a pretty good one.
That's fucking gold.
That's
bro.
awesome.
This guy's
What?
like a legit fighter too.
Dude, he's got
Multiple
2 belts,
Bellator
dude.
champ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bellator belts.
Yeah.
That's legit.
Andre Touchy Feely. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Dave Pee Wee Herman. That's a good one. Dakota Harry Bush.
Oh my god, I don't know. I wouldn't want that, bro. I wouldn't want that.
What would your guys' nickname be? What would your guys' nickname
Garv.
be? No,
That's a
it's
good
Gravy.
Austin Garv.
Austin Gravy Garvey.
No, Austin Garvey.
I'm thinking. All right, hear me out.
No, probably.
Hear me out, because this is going to sound wrong at first, but I got an explanation. Steve, right? How you pronounce your last name?
Lacaire.
Okay, so like,
Oh, here we go.
yeah.
This isn't gonna be good.
Well, like if you're
This is gonna be not good. Whatever you're thinking.
yeah, all right. I was gonna go along the lines of like hard liquor. Like that would be like your nickname would just be Hard. Steve
Huh.
Hard Liquor.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Right.
It's not bad. Sometimes he has the worst jokes, bro. I'm telling you.
I do.
I
I am the king of dad jokes. You guys want to hear my dad joke of the
Oh
week?
my god,
Cool.
no.
How do you get a country girl's attention? A tractor.
See what I mean? Just nothing.
I got all right.
Just fucking nothing.
I got
bro.
at the end of the shift last week. We were discussing jokes that I cannot repeat on this podcast, but after the
Say
podcast
it,
is
bro.
done,
Don't be like that.
I can say one. That's it's so funny that like it's not that racist.
Oh my
right?
god, you can't say that. Hang on. Wait, you can't lead a joke by saying it's so funny. Because now the joke's not funny.
What do you call an accidental Chinese baby?
I don't know, Zach. What is it?
Suddenly.
Dumb, bro. It's not even good, bro. You can't say it's funny.
Dude, that's so funny. Fuck you. You have no sense of humor.
Fuck me. No, fuck
No.
you.
What?
That's awful, bro.
That's hilarious.
It's more funny me saying it's not funny.
It's a play on words. It's a play on
See?
words.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Lee's a Chinese name. Sudden because it's an accidental. Suddenly.
Oh my god, bro. Get a life, bro. No.
Oh, I thought that was so funny. I do have some bad ones that I will tell after we're done now. So if you guys are good.
Oh my
I am
god,
all
it
set.
can't get much worse.
Oh, it can. Believe me, it can.
Ears are gonna start bleeding.
All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. @complete_MMA is the Twitter that you guys should be checking us out on. We're going to be going live on Spaces all week. UFC 281 Part 4 is in the books. We got 3 or 4 more podcasts before the big day on Saturday, which we will not be doing live reactions for, but we will be doing Twitter Spaces and writing
We're
about
gonna
it.
do a
bunch of
Twitter
shit.
space through the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Through the whole thing, the whole shebang. and you're gonna ride along.
Right. So that's gonna be a good time. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Make sure
Broncos country.
Let's
ride.
Make sure you guys go check out our Twitter where we have our new MMA Complete Podcast newsletter that we've been publishing every day, where on Friday morning at 9 a.m. we will put out our official bets for the pay-per-view, as we will for every Saturday fight card.
Broncos country.
Ooh.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Mary point at the fucking camera. Yo, the news reporter walked away.
Yeah,
before he
she was
finished.
so bad.
She was like, "This dude, man, is
This
such a joke."
Dude.
But yeah, he's still one of the greatest. Currently, not of all time. Currently,
Currently.
Wilson, he's like, dude, he's having a
Russell
shit
Wilson,
season.
Matt Ryan.
Oh, I wouldn't say Matt Ryan.
I'm just
saying Russell Wilson
if you could get
right now might not be top 10.
I'm just saying if you get Russell Wilson right now, you would take him. You would get on your fucking knees. to take him.
Dude, at that contract, I don't think so. Dude, he's
Really?
gonna be getting
Zach would
paid.
like him. Zach would love
He's
him.
gonna be
Think so,
getting
yeah.
paid till he's 38, $50 million a year. At this, at what he's doing right now, I don't know, man.
Just cut him.
Oh yeah, so we just have $200 million in dead cap over the next 5 years. No, you still gotta pay him that.
I
Still gotta
know.
pay that shit.
Fuck you.
All right, that's gonna do it, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna get out of here. Check us out on our Twitter, doing daily Twitter Spaces, and make sure you give us a like for UFC 281, where we'll be going live on Twitter. And check out the newsletter. Thank you, Steve, for coming through. Garb,
Thank you,
pleasure
boys.
as always. We're out of here. Have a good night. Hope you guys win some bets.